Hey, back again. Let's play more Factory, right? And today, we're doing molybdenum, right? I think so. I think last time, I'm pretty sure last time we set up molybdenum, right? And I have to remember to run back down there and get more ore in. We'll bring down more miners. But yeah, it's time. Also, speaking of things that it's time for, let's go make another delivery of chemical plants down here and continue fleshing out the niobium the niobium processing stack. It will be many moons before it is all done. Well, maybe not. Maybe even by the end of the episode. But for right now, we have to kick gold out again. At one point I'll do gold, not now. There's just no call for it at the moment. Here, let's stick it all the way over here, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to it before then. Here, just go. Put down that. All right, I'll be back one day, gold. Just not right now, okay? But I will start building a model of molybdenum. Well, actually, we'll bring over all the infrastructure first, right? So, we're going to be doing our standard setup, right? I suppose I should just do the whole thing right here. Actually, maybe completely like this. Maybe even this is best. And drag it over, and it goes right here. And it'll get started like that. And we'll grab the top bit, which I keep doing like this for a reason that's real and exist. Did I? Wait, did I cut? Oh no. Ah, I did. I cut it. That's... Okay, this is a great episode, great start to the episode. We have our first complete screw up. Glad to see it. Glad this is happening. Happy to see this. Everything is great. Surprised I didn't pick up more ore. Jeez. All right. So we are going to use the copy command this time. How can I have lived this long? Like, just how have I not choked to death on my own tongue or something? How have I made it? I am clearly a shame to my family at this point. All right, back in my body. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more belt, it looks like. Okay, that's fine. Let's just try not to concentrate on how incredibly embarrassing we are. And clip that right there. And we're going to need molybdenum ore in right here. And because there isn't such a thing as waste molybdenum ore, we don't have anything like that. Okay, recover. Regain your poise and confidence. I want you to go to main molybdenum ore storage. I want you to dunk that right here. And you, good whale, sir, take some food and go. All right, so we will have initial molybdenum ore in. So let's see if we can figure out what the stack is going to look like here. Do I even have a jaw crusher? I don't. So, great. Fantastic. All the more reason to go in. Personal logistics back on. Let's see if we can find a way to scrape together the tattered shards of our dignity and find a way to push forward yet again. Because this isn't going to stop me. It's going to take more than a little embarrassment to stop me. It's going to take a truly epic, international, transcontinental amount of embarrassment to get me to even slow down a little bit. Why do I have so many of these? Why is this ever needed? Why is 20 ever needed? I don't understand. Amongst the things I do not understand is this. Where is electronic fiddly bits? Oh, and again, I've done this too much. I stuffed them full, not thinking I'd ever need to return things. but all things go back to dust. There. All right, so molybdenum ore. It's another one-off. Molybdenum. Mo. Right here. So, okay. You get the ore, you crush the ore, and it takes half and makes it go away. Great. So jaw crush. Here, let's write it down. As is our habit. Jaw crush. And then followed by, it goes into powder. Powder goes into dust and ball mill. And then after the ball mill, we want dust. No. Yes. Edge it. And then after the edge it, we have pulp. And then we go into hydrocyclone. Followed by thickener. No, that's the concentrate. Molybdenum pulp to concentrate. Wait, is this a different molybdenum pulp? There's molybdenite pulp, molybdenite pulp, and then there's molybdenum pulp. Oh, great. How wonderful. So what am I at now? I just did the hydrocyclone step. And that gives concentrate. And then we go into thickener. Okay. And then we get molybdenum pulp. And then the pulp goes into a filter. So this is many steps, actually. And the filter goes into disulfide. Disulfide goes into trioxide in a Lovecraft furnace. We got to remember again that this is going to be half as much going. And then the trioxide, which is, I think, another product. Just an elect. All right, so that's how we get the plate. And the plate goes into just everything, right? Yeah, plate goes into everything. But I think the sulfide also goes into stuff, right? Yeah, this is another product. Okay, noted. Yeah, it goes into lots of stuff. Is anything else here worth talking about? Oh, wait. We need disulfide in the condo core. Okay, thanks. Thanks, friends. That's another. This is another product I have to keep track of. Great. So we have 3 products. Disulfide, trioxide, and plate are products here. And then like the ore itself. All right, so anything else? Anyone else want to get in on this? The concentrate. Concentrate is only used in that. And then the pulp only used in that. And the dust maybe? Maybe dust? No, the dust is only used in one thing. The powder? Powder is only used in one thing. All right, so that's enough. So there is our entire life. So doubtless I need to go pick up a whole bunch of jaw crushers. Doubtless I have to pick up a whole bunch of ball mills. And then we'll just pick up a whole bunch of adjets and we'll make do with what we got now. Okay, let's go see about the future, right? All right, so bam, let's go. We're going to build a model. Oh, I didn't grab any belt. I am quote unquote great. All right, go grab more belt. I don't have any. Oh, time wasn't passing while I was standing there because I was in the tech menu. Well, that's a bunch of crap. Also, there might not be any. Why is this so thin on the ground? Okay. Are we making any stack inserters? Kind of looks like the answer is no. Because we don't have iron niobium. Trust me, I do. Yeah, we aren't making any stack inserters. Huh. And what's your problem? He's waiting for engine units to be made. Can't we cast these real soon right here? Or maybe not. All right, don't look at that. All right, don't look at that. Don't do anything. Let's go build our model. We're going to see if we can get through all of molybdenum today. Who's with me? Let's see if we can use the lessons of the last stack, niobium. All right, so we're going to make molybdenite ore, and then we're going to turn it into ball mills. Toss it into a ball mill, and then we're going to make molybdenite dust. Then we agit it. We get it really agited. And then after that, it's a hydrocyclone, which is the whirlwind-looking thing, I think. Yeah. Right there. Molybdenum concentrate, and then into a thickener right there. And we thicken it, followed by filter. Filter. Then a Lovecraft furnace, which I think we got rid of all. No, we got a stack still. Great. And then after that, an electrolysis machine. Okay. There. That's the entire stack, right? Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Where are you? Is that you? Which one is it? Ah, it's you. Your job, I think. What's wrong? Oh. So, what's this guy doing? He should be... Oh, because I removed and then replaced this. Okay, that's what. Empty cargo. All right, go do that. All right, that's what happened. My bad. I am the bad guy of this story. All right, so it comes in 10 ore out, 5 of whatever that thing is out afterwards. And this is 2.5 to 5. So this is expansive, and I need twice as many of these. So if I have a full city block of crushers, I'm going to need 2 full city blocks of ball mills. This says that we're not doing a full block. It's just, it ain't happening, guys. And so, and it's expansive. And so this is 8 in, and then it 8 a second in. So if we do half a city block here, and we do 1 full city block of this, we're going to need like most of a city block for this. And then it produces at 40 a second, and these consume at 60. So this is, again, if this is most of a city block, this is going to be like half of a city block. And so this is producing 4 a second. This is eating 6 a second. So again, if this is half a city block, this is going to be like 2 rows. And it produces 20 a second. And this is by division by 5. So if this is 2 rows, this is like 2 machines. Okay, getting there. This makes 10 a second, and this eats 6 a second. Keep that in mind, because this is a Mark 1, and everything here is a Mark 2. So there's another layer for growth here. So if this is 1 or 2, we're talking about a line of these and an equal number of this. So this is the slow step, the ball mill. We should be sized around the... What is that? What is that thing right there? We are sizing it around the ball mill, and we agonized over niobium and then just built it normally. And it looks weird, but it's fine. So we're just going to build this normal up here. It's going to be half a block of jaw crushers, then a full block of ball mills, and then we'll just go from there. Is that going anywhere? No. No, that goes nowhere. I am super happy to pick this up. Thank you. All right, we have a plan, right? In theory, oh, nope. Butterfingers today. Okay, let's make this happen. All right, so specifics, right? This is a very simple ore in, 2 products out. So just go grab the classic. Go grab this, right? And then just snag you, and we want half a city block. And so it's going to be like that. Now, just right there. And then it's going to be literally stone out as well, so no problems. Okay, so right here, line it up. Like, right there is most aesthetic, really. And we can always move it back in if we want to. Okay, I'm coming. Here, I'll come a little closer. And then we obviously have to change their attitude. Molybdenite. Moly. Right there. And we want the powder. Molybdenum powder. That's our first step. All right, so bup. It looks almost identical. Almost completely identical. Okay. And now we have a pattern, right? So I can take all this, come over here. It looks almost completely the same. Look at that. If you, I tell you, you wouldn't be able to tell. Put right there, and I got to pick up all this stuff. All these pipes don't exist. So pick up. I suppose there's only so many ways you can indicate a special kind of rock. It's hard to convey smell information through the internet, which is something that you should be very grateful for every day of your life. Okay, good. So I'm not really sure what else they would do. So clip all this. Like, this doesn't need to happen. Okay, so our number is gonna be half. Half a city block at start. And then we will rely on prod mods to carry us away after that. So we'll just seal this off, and then we start doing our numbers, right? Even though our numbers are going to be really straightforward at first. I can't wait to see how I've messed all of this up later. It's going to be so exciting. All right, you are hooked up correctly. Yes, stone is getting out. Beautiful. Now, next step. These guys join together, and notepad to me. So, probably don't need this information anymore. So we have 18 jaw crushers, and they produce 5 a second. So 18 times 5, what is that, 90? 90. Right. So we're producing 90 of the powder a second. And then if we go look at the ball mill, it's eating 2.5. So math slave out here, 18 times 5 divided by 2.5. We are going to need 36, surprise, surprise, 36 ball mills. And the 36 ball mills will make each one is double, so we should be making times 5 should be 180, right? Yeah. And so it's 180 of the dust. So it's like arrow. And that's already quite a lot. Okay. So and what's the recipe? Oh, it produces gravel. So we've seen this before. So where is a nice, really, if we look real close, we can find one that's already split for us. 36 ball mills, kind of like right here. Almost. Like, this is almost what we want. So now we have a wait a second. We're doing this kind of wrong, aren't we? Because this is an expansive step right here. We really shouldn't be doing it like this. We should be doing it differently. And everything should be going the other way. Okay, so this is incorrect. and see if we can pull this back. And this is incorrect. And what we need, the ore comes in, that is correct. We need to switch the outputs so that the output flows south. And then here, we'll just build it natively after this. It'll be fine. Like this. And then you just go south. Don't be so committed to copying when it doesn't take that much to just do it right, right? Okay, so, and what we want now is something just a little different. We want to switch these around. And the stone comes out the center. Right? And now we'll keep the 3 lanes, which will deal with the fact that molybdenum is apparently very, very, very expansive. Or at least it keeps the size of the ore through the first couple stages, which means we have to go straight down. Why didn't it do the thing? I asked you to do the thing, you did not do the thing. Why is this thing happening? All right, let's try it again. Maybe I have to angry slam it down. Angry. Do it. Angry ghost. There we go. It still doesn't go. Oh, because this isn't real. Okay, got it. There. So this is better, question mark, and we're heading south. So better, question mark. So what I'll do is pick all this up. Oh, it should be in line. All right. It should definitely be in line. Should not disrespect the line. Because it is from these symmetries that beauty descends. Okay, so I think I probably picked that up and then put it back right where it was before. Great job, me. I am absolutely 100% on top of my game this time. So we have a lot of wasted space here. We're very happy about that. Now, come over and it turns up. And then comes over and it turns up. And we produce still more chunks of stone. All right, great. Fantastic work. Now we're going to end up putting ball mills here. Here, take that down. Put that right here. We should do this like we did the other one, right? Just niobium, right? Like, it's literally copy and pasting this. I think exactly copy and pasting this. Well, we need 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to do this, I think. Only, of course, it's going to be a little troublesome because of the walkway. I think you can definitely see that there's a way around that. So I guess we just do this. And then, here, guys, don't get too excited. And then this goes probably right here. Get rid of that big rock. Angry, put it down. All right, let's see if we can make this actually coherent. So first off, of course, you don't do niobium. You do molybdenum. Moly, whatever it is. And you produce gravel, which is great, and it goes out on a gravel line, just like before. And here you do moly something. Moly, next stage powder, Mounty dust. We take powder, make dust. Very important not to get these confused. And this is an expansive step. 5 comes in, 10 goes out. So yes, this is the correct way to do it, to keep the lines nice and separate. And I'm completely out of fast underground belts. Which is a shame, because I need them right now. But we will find a way to get through this. That work? Looked like it worked. And this is not complete here. Here, got a cough. Okay, cough complete. So grab and then just kind of paint this, huh? I'm probably not doing this the most efficient way. I also don't really care. There, that works, right? Then we have to clip that. Oh, nope. And that. And that. And you guys definitely aren't needed down here either. So, good. Question mark. Good question mark. I need to copy and paste this, right? Molybdenum pie. Okay, right. So now we're going to have to do this and this. Now you're all on the same page, right? We've got the dust in, everything's good. We need more ball mills. We need more hands. We need more belt. We need more underground belt. Let's go back in. And we will continue building as fast as we can. What we can't do in elegance or intelligence, we do in scale and speed. Hey, these are quite a lot of those. Yes, thank you. I will accept all of those. Yes, thank you. We are really low on these for some reason. And we're going to need a lot more in a second here. So we should pay a little attention to this, I think. So you're still waiting for your engines. You're trying to get 300 engines in 1, 2, 3. It's almost done. So maybe I should just not pay attention to this and hopefully it'll be okay. Maybe it's just me building so fast recently that it's finally catching up with me. Or figure something else. Figure something out. I definitely don't have enough hands. Alright, that's a problem for future me. Like me in 10 minutes will have to deal with that problem. There's no need to think about it right now, right? I'm glad we agree. You're always the best. Alright, so all of those hooked in. Now, of course, we go deliver our... got a whole bunch of chemical plants. Is this all of them? Are we done now? I dare say we've solved the puzzle. This is all the niobium complex will ever want. Yeah. Wonder why this doesn't have any nitrogen in it. Are we just really... Are we actually that empty? I wouldn't think so. I can make nitrogen out of the bitumen, which is right over there, and just pipe it over, and it would be a whole lot cleaner than using the biofluid network. But whatever, yet another problem for future me. All of these little kinks and optimizations, I'm not going to deal with them. Someone else who happens to go by my name will deal with them. Oh, did we actually put this down in the perfect spot? That is a mite unusual, but we'll allow it. All right, so what I need is to make sure this is correct. All right, so both of these guys got to leap over right here. And they are arranged correctly, which makes me happy. So that's never going to go. So we'll have to do this too, which is a little bit sad. All right, that hooks up, and that hooks up, and that hooks up. There and there. Good. So friends, come with me. There we go. All right, all hooked up once again. Clip that. Clip that. And you guys have to bring the powder in, and that's right there. Good, good, and good. Step 1 feeds to step 2. And for some reason, it is even perfect here. That's because niobium and molybdenum are clearly related. I bet we're having a sand step next. I bet it's coming. All right, gravel step. Go look next door. Is gravel the one on top? That's dust. This is gravel. I can tell because there's little pieces caught in it. Why can't the fluid system be this clear? It's right there. And then right in. All right, gravel out. Taken care of. Great work, right? Truly, I am the king of Factorio. All right, so we'll have to do all of them, I guess, Mouse. It's not so bad. All right, so 36. And we know we're going to need more because of productivity and all that. And just count on a trade-off between productivity and speed. So these will go faster, and these will go slower or something. I don't know. I don't know. Something was going to happen. I don't know what. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Anyway, we are making 180 units of dust without productivity. So, what is next? Let's grab all of this. It's going to be agits, of course. Everybody in the bus. We'll come down here. All right, next. I think it's going to be most of a city block of this, if I remember correctly. So like so and like so. And you need to take in how much? 8 a second, and you produce 5 a second. So yeah, most of a city block. So we need to take 180, divide by 8. We're only going to need 24 of these. And so divide that by 3, we need 8 in a line. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. And, oh, it's just absolutely going to be able to do that. So it's going to be like this, only obviously big V, and then like this. Just all the way down. We only need 24 of these, for real? So this is going to be 6, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this now. So, and then I guess what we do is H and H. And then obviously the beacon's in the center. We get water on this side. And we will put down concentrate here and then staple it over here or down the side and cut over there. I guess it has to be right there, right? Has to is a strong word, but is going to be is almost as accurate. All right, so, and then just, there's your stuff, there's your stuff, there's your stuff, and there's your stuff. Again, I really should be counting on productivity for all this, but I guess, oh, I don't even know. I don't even have a plan for any of this. Okay, so that should be it, right? 8, 8. And then we go this. And then we do that. And then we have to hook them all together, and that's step 3. So I really should have put power poles down. That would have been fantastic, wouldn't it? Just via city right here. And Beacon City. So should I put down a couple more and just fill out this block and just start padding it from here on out, saying there's going to be productivity? Like, this is a pretty decent idea, I think. Maybe. There will be prod, and therefore things will be a little slower, and therefore there'll be a little more material. So we do this now and make use of the space. And we just go completely ad hoc from here on out. Forget calculation. Calculation is just for just roughly informs you what's coming. Okay, I can do that. That sounds like a fantastic idea to me. Great. So all of this is now hooked up. And we have this entire area here to just staple it over. So right here, you will be the liquid product. That will be fine. And we have to figure out how much water we need. But luckily, we have all the space in the world. Okay, so there is all of the pulp, molybdenite pulp, molybdenite pulp. Now, how much water do we need? 120 a piece. Oh, so 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 water pumps. That's what we need. So that's not deadly. 1. How close are we to the ocean? Not that close. All right. So water, we'll just put in more later. I don't know. Okay, water. There's 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you, 5 of you. I don't want to do any more. So that's 5. And then I suppose they all want to hook into the water rail, right? And we're going to have to find space to put in double this. And then it has to be able to flex. So we may be getting into a situation where a lot more is happening than we really want. Oh, and I never got this out together. Okay. This can be all right. This is not a quote-unquote good build. This is just me kind of just freestyling. All right, so that's a lot of water, and we're going to have to plug this in somehow. Great. Why does none of that have any power? Oh, because it never actually connected. Great job. There we go. Now all of these, you need just one right there. So yes, this is going to be undoubtedly a complete mess when it comes to actually prodding this and getting this working at full speed. But until that day comes, it's going to be all right, right? So yes, we need more of those. Is there any other place I can put more? Like maybe I should have held off on this and put just a whole bank of this. How many do we need here? We need no more water. We need more water here. So maybe I should just make a single water rail for this and just dump as much as I can in. I don't know. All right, I'm going to need how many hydrocyclones? Again, we're building initially kind of, sort of off the scale of this. So if we were 22.5 of these running, then we're producing 40 a second. So times 40 means we're producing 900 of this pulp. So if we're producing 900 of the pulp, come with me, right here, and this is consuming 60, so divide by 60. 15 of these guys. Okay. So hydrocyclones, where can I find you? Oh, is there any, what is this? Also, yeah, simple, simple, simple. And this is this is another advertisement for bringing over nitrogen locally and making it out of bitumen right over there. Like, what's the formula for that again? Alternative recipes? No, 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 no. That one's not bad at all, but I think it's probably deceptive, right? So it's just bitumen into a lot of nitrogen. You might be putting in a block of that just to satisfy the needs over here. But let's not talk about that for the moment. This is a full, no, it's not a liquid-liquid transformation. It is 3 liquids and 1 solid. So that's going to be hard. I wish I could just kind of detect wherever I've used this sort of building before, you know? Where do I have giant fields of hydrocyclones? I know I've done it. Those are centrifuges. Like, this is okay right here. So is this something? This is, yeah, this is what we want to copy. And then it's some in the back, some in the front. Okay, this is what we'll start with. And it's going to clip vanidates because that's what happens to vanidates. Not a huge problem. All right, so here we have our current example. Oh, that's off-center, but that's off-center with a purpose, so don't be mad. Huh. This is off-center with not a purpose. How's it doing this? Oh, well, no. Is nickel just off-center to begin with? Am I completely off-center? I wouldn't think so. It's based on stuff I've copied and pasted. How did I fit so much in here? Was there like misalignment at some point? Am I leaving too big of a gutter? Kind of looks like I might be. But I'm copying... Okay, did I copy a problem? Oh, I see. It's because it's getting narrow and narrower as the buildings are getting smaller. The actual line is right here. Okay. And now it's not good, but it makes sense now. We don't need this. Just don't talk to me about it. This whole line goes away. All right, so let's talk about the next step in molybdenum processing. You don't do this. You do this. Great. Great. And how many do we need? 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so we'll just double this just cuz. We need agites and hydrocyclones. And so the problem is this is going backwards, right? It does the deedly when it deedly doesn't. Needs to deedly do. So you have to head out because you're making product. All these guys have to be flipped around. So good. That's out. Okay, so you take all these guys then, right? And these are stapled over here, and that's vanadium, I think. Why are we off? Why are we still off? I feel like I've drifted. Are you on? No, you're not. See, that's all fine. Well, I'd hardly know if that was fine. That's fine. Huh. Something's screwy. Because I wouldn't have let this happen at the nickel line. I can only conclude that the nickel line is just a little bit off center, which is... It's not making me that mad. Just a little mad. Okay, so this is getting close to being a model. And this all gets stapled together, all back there. Oh, there's only... Well, what are we doing here? Okay, so what we want is to V this. All these guys get V'd. And then we have the 2 lines in the back, and we'll make sure that they're connected correctly. Yes, this is all right. And then muddy sludge comes out the front. And then all nitrogen is collected, and all of the pulp is collected. So good. I'm definitely going to have to make local nitrogen out here. It's not that bad. What are you doing? And we're just going to double this just for funsies. That is the literal the justification on the trouble ticket for funsies. Here, let's not pull in any of the pipes up here, right? No, again, I did second time today. I just have very low skill today. And then everything's going to have to be flipped, but that's fine. Okay, make it real. And then you have to be H, 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 H. And the bottom I don't think has to change at all, right? Come here. Big H. Best change. Absolute, positively, the best. Oh, I need everything. Okay. Best change is being able to flip buildings like that. It's just fantastic. What I need. Give me grenades. Is this like they're trying to tell me something? It's like getting a whole bunch of ammunition dropped to you before an ominous door. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a bit of a message coming in. Can you hear it? I should get more pipes. I always need more, so just go get more. And now I need... Are we completely out of hand still? All right, let's see how this guy's doing. I have to help this dinosaur. This dinosaur is scavenging for 800 simple circuits. And there's a line here. And this is even the good one. Using the good recipe. What's your problem? Need resistors? And what's that problem? Need tin? Why do we have no tin? Well, he just arrived. So, I don't even know what the problem was. I need this dinosaur to go faster. Do I go help? He's first in line. Maybe I just do nothing? Maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for what is best right then. So, got confused, spaced out. Can't do that. I need to... I only have 37 left. I'm going to have to go help that dinosaur. I need hydrocyclones, which are the swirly things. Go find the swirly things. I need how many of these? Let's just get 2. And then I need agits. Probably just 2. All right, let's go deliver this, and then let's go help that dino out. And then get a hole and try to secure our future, right? Stack inserters are expensive, but stack inserters are totally worth it. All right, so... Okay, good. Everybody back in the bus. How are we doing on fuel? Almost out. That's a problem for tomorrow, I think. All right, so this is doing quite a lot, and I'm not going to apologize for it. We're basically double what we need, but that's going to be hopefully picked up by the productivity. So, great. What are we on? Step number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 5 coming up. We have to finish this, though. We need a lot of water. Okay. All right. Operation Dinosaur Rescue, go. Let's go scavenge a whole bunch of simple circuits and stuff him full. And then kind of just shove him into my backpack and run around with him. He also is going to need iron niobium. So, here, just grab some, right? And then right there. That's probably enough. Let's go save a dino. God, energy drink's so great. I really wish I had tuned into how good it was earlier. It would have saved me so much time during essentially every portion of the game. I would have gotten addicted so fast. That light in my eye would never have gone out. So right here, and you, right? Okay, so you need how many? Oh, you don't need iron niobium? You're just here for this? And where do you go? Are you not the right dinosaur? You're the right dinosaur. Oh, he wasn't in line. Okay. So that's not enough still. All right, so you need... Yeah, I made a mistake there. So I gotta rob the dinosaur of some of this stuff. Here, this comes with me. This comes with me. There. And now you can go, right? And now you're gonna go and you're gonna get belt and you got it. Now you're gonna go get iron niobium and that's kind of trivial. And then you're gonna waddle north. Is this the plan? And then here, let's go check on iron niobium. And now that guy is shuck loose. Oh, he's trying to get... We don't make simple circuits up north anymore. Huh, I guess I knew about this recipe, huh? How did that information just fall out of my head? Ah, whatever, don't think about it. Yeah, don't think about it. Jeez, just run. Just run. Just energy drink, run. I gotta get rid of this iron niobium that's in my inventory. I should never have picked it up. Right here. You. Oh, I gave it away. All right. Man, not with it today. Things that were in my brain mere milliseconds ago. Just whoosh, and gone. Not even there. Let's finish this while we still have some claim to intelligence left. And clip that, and you're all together. And those are now hooked up. Those are now hooked up. Okay, power has penetrated all the way to the bottom. And this takes that liquid, and we need one more liquid. So probably like right here. Or maybe not. I don't know. We have to bring in a lot of nitrogen, and we probably don't have enough, judging from how the Gobachovs were behaving before. Blue. No, we got plenty. It's just a long walk, I guess. We're probably kind of overstressed. No, not even. Alright, so it's not a problem whatsoever. Then all of this is hooked up, so we can drop it anywhere. Alright, so let's just try to shoot for right here, I guess. And then a tank. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I do that. It makes no sense, and yet it is there every single time. Nitrogen gas in enormous amounts. Bring it to me. There you go. Now do that. And we are not hooked up. It's because, we're just never hooked up. Ah, right here is what it breaks. Okay, right here is one of the places where it breaks. Oh. Well, isn't this grand? We're off by one. I feel like there's something wrong with this entire block. I've gotten another off by one issue before, but I can't see where it would be because we're lined up real good right here. That should be picked up. Maybe it's wrong compared to where iron ore should be. No, it's the exact same gap right here. I don't know. I'm not going to pay attention to it. We're just going to bull forward, and we're going to get this done. Okay, more right there. And then right here, I guess. Okay, and now you're hooked up. Now the nitrogen will come in, and then we will make muddy sludge. And muddy sludge will have to... Is it all hooked up? No. Why not? Okay, so just muddy sludge needs to make its way out. Okie dokie. You will come right here, I guess. And then we will drag muddy sludge out of here. And then hopefully we will add a few more water pumps. Oh, sad face. Okay, like so. And then somewhere in here, not sure where, muddy sludge train needs to come back. It's one of these. And it's probably not that one, so it's probably this one. I shouldn't be blipping around while doing this. It leads to illness and mistakes. Where are we going? What's going on? Okay. This was probably not the correct line to follow, I guess. Where are we going? Okay, this was in fact muddy sludge. All right, so good. Good. We learned something, maybe. We have attained the illusion of knowing. Which is frankly quite comforting. I too can now pretend to know things and charge money for it. So yes, subscribe to, I don't know, something. I don't have anything set up. I probably should have done that before putting on the Wise Man Act. All right, so what I need to do is put these guys right here. Oh, they don't fit. Just these guys then. You weren't supposed to do that, friends. I didn't think I angry ghosted that. Okay, more water. And these things are really noisy even though they're not on. I wish that didn't happen. Okay, there you go. Pumping water. And now we have 7? Yeah, 7 going. And these are all ready. So, good, yes? We can now move on to the next step. How are we doing on time? Halfway through? I feel like we can get this done in one sitting. Yeah, and these guys are toys compared to the other ones. So, yeah, we can do this. Give me a tickener. And how many tickeners do we need? If we need 15 of these guys, and so it's times 4, which gives us a very familiar number, which is 60. 60 of this concentrate a second. So we'll need 10 divided by 6. Easily gives me the number 10. So kind of wish I had a little more space here. Maybe put in a row of 2 and then a row of 2. What's this involve? And also water. How much water? Not as much. So I guess what we will do is not rely on the past. Instead, just make one of these. And then we need you coming in like so. And right here. 1, 2. And we're just going to do something like that. We need a lot of thickeners, it looks like. And then you are in. Yeah. Okay, and now H and H and V. How does this work? H and H. Yeah, water facing, concentrate out, muddy sludge in the center. And then we'll work out the pipes right now. And then go and hopefully there's more stack inserters waiting for us. If not, we will be very, very, very sad. It's right there, right there, right there, and right there. And then obviously beacon space in the center. And this will obviously make heavy use of beacons because it can be prodded. Anything that can be prodded must be prodded. Why are you coming over here when you want it up there? Why are you so strange? Trying to see if there's a way to do it without this external place. this external area, but I could probably see it if I was a little smarter. But instead, I'm just going to start building, right? Okay. So now we have to link this all together. We never linked in the actual input over here, which I should be slightly ashamed of, right? So this produces this liquid, and this liquid comes to here, then makes its way into the system. And then we come down to here. It does the same thing. And then right there. Okay, good. Now it's all connected together. This is now complete. Where was that guy running around with nitrogen going? Can I see him on the map? I don't see any green blips. Oh, right there. Yeah, they're all going down there. And there's a lot of demand for nitrogen. Yeah, I'm going to have to make local nitrogen generators. It's not really all that tragic of a fate. All right, and so this is going to work like this, and then I'm going to connect everything together somehow. So that's perfect. And I just have to worry about a via right here. Like I'm never going to do any more than this. Oh, here's our nitrogen. Like no matter what. So doing like that. And then clipping it together right here. And again, I constantly leave power poles for last. Even though power, very important. So covered, 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 covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14. And I really should put in another band down there just to account for productivity expansion. So we will do this right here and get the muddy sludge mushrooms. We're making more muddy sludge. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, right there. And this has to be clipped. And then water will be gotten in, I guess, right here as well. So this puts it in kind of the perfect position here, even though I'm not a huge fan of it. All right, it's okay. Right there. Perfect. And then we're going to try to put in another one, and we're going to run out of hands, and then we're going to have to run away and go get some more hands. Right? That's the official plan for this. Oh, I should have copied and pasted it first. That is an oversight on my part. We're going to need thickeners, and we're going to need, yeah, that's basically it. Thickeners, stack inserters, more pipe. Why is that happening? Oh, because I asked it to, I suppose. There. And these are successfully over-ratioed to the point where productivity can be used. Like it's going to be used everywhere, but this is a chance of it being used credibly. Like what I'm doing is wrong. Just admittedly wrong. The ratios are completely off. It's going to be total garbage. But if I prod out everything to the max, there's going to be a bottleneck somewhere. I'm not really sure where it's going to be. It'll exist. But we'll be using the ore to its maximum extent. I mean, that's my hope anyway. Watch it turn out to be just some sort of completely unrepentant clown show. All right, so right there, all of this works. So that powder comes in. Here, let's go get thick. No, let's not do that quite yet. What I need to do right now is grab you guys. Like, not even all of you guys. Yeah, like that. And that puts us over for the north area, but possibly not over for also this area. A more intelligent man would have been counting. Okay, more intelligent man would have just completely not put one right here because we have business right here, right? See this muddy sludge out right here? It has to hook up with the muddy sludge line. Yeah? Okay, so that happens. I don't suppose there's room to put another right there. I could, and I will. I do not apologize at all for these actions that I'm taking. This is the divine speaking through me. And if you disagree with that, well, you're probably some sort of Satanist. All right, so we need... Do we believe that we have... everything we need as far as water? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of water. I think we're probably good on water for the time being. Let's focus on lighting up our life. And then we need to go get thickeners, we need to go get supplies, and we need to really hope, close our eyes and manifest that dinosaur having already arrived. To have huffled all the way from the north to the south and made a sufficient number of stack inserters so that I can get through this today. Please and thank you. That is what I would like to see. All right, so this is probably okay at this point. The only problem is we haven't connected up this guy yet. Let's do that before I run off, right? So right here. I need more pipes too. Oh man, come on. Right there. I need more vessels, but I don't have any more vessels except in the south factory, so I have to go south. Okay, thickeners, vessels, a lot of thickeners. We need like a lot, 14, 21, 26-ish. Many thickeners. Must be most thick. Stack inserters, hey, they're here. Not really enough, but enough to keep me going. And is there, have we run out? Is it still going? No, he's cycling again? Oh. Oh, we have problems, don't we? We should probably be getting him to use the engine units up there and all of the other things up there. Okay, I'm going to go re-educate that dinosaur in a little bit here. Maybe at the end of this episode, I don't know. Where are thickeners? It's the thing that looks like an evap, but it is not an evap. Why is it I cannot see it when I always immediately grab one? There's the evap. I want the other thing. The false evap. Ah, it's up there. And that's not enough. That's just not going to be enough, friends. All right, so we have thickeners, we have belt, we have hands. We have to go south and get vessels. So let's go do that. Maybe we reprogram that dinosaur right now. I think it would probably be beneficial to us if we do that. All right, fine. I will go adjust his worldview. Vessels are made right over here, right? Are the Gobachovs? Yeah. And then grab a bunch of you too. Not that much. All right, so let's not even, we're not going to go to the dinosaur itself. We're going to do that remotely. We'll do a remote viewing. by coming up here, stopping, going into camera mode, which, if you believe it or not, I didn't know existed when I started this run. All right, so you're doing different things. So first off, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or do that. This is almost all stuff that's done up north. In fact, let's see what we can do. You don't do that. You're doing add interrupt dinosaur hungry. And that's going to stay the same. All right, so let's add destination. We're going to do this all with north stuff, right? And I'm pretty sure engine units are right there. And you want to load items until caravan has engine units. Oh, this is like growing up, isn't it? 300. And then up, 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 up. And we delete. And then we need to go get small parts, which is right there. And then it's small parts, load until caravan has small parts. And then it's 1,000, and then up and up. This is all stuff I needed to import once upon a time. But now I don't have to import it anymore. Well, except for this. Simple circuits are still imported. But let's not talk about those. Those are unclean. Items still caravan has simple. And how many? 500. Okay. Add destination belt. Belt is something that we make up here. Except we're out of rubber because of phenol problems. We just don't think about that. Load items until caravan has belt. I need to put in an acetone vent. That's still something that needs to happen. Maybe tomorrow after molybdenum. You know? And then go get the first of our alloys. Right there. Iron niobium. Iron niobium. In 1,000. Okay, great. And this is all northern stuff now. So go and do this. Huffle all the way back north, my friend. Your future awaits you here. And now, get rid of you. Get rid of all you. Good. And we are in slightly better shape. So next, Tickeners. Even more. Bring them to me. All right, let's see what we can do with 20. Spoiler alert, not be finished. We'll be closer, right? Deploy many more buildings. All right, so we're going to go need to get one more flight of thickeners, but that's okay. That takes a solid in and puts a liquid out, and the liquid comes to right here. So it's all just a step on the productivity chain. That's great. We need so many prod mods over here. Well, that's fine. We love prod mods. Next, pick this all up. I'm just blatantly doubling whatever the system says I should have right now. I'm just assuming productivity is going to make it all work out. Anyway, so looking over at my notes, if we have 10 of these going, they're making 20 a second. 10 times 20 is mathematics beyond my capability. Google tells me it is 200. How? I don't know. So we're going to need 2 of these. And if we're doubling everything, it should be 4 of these. So let's just make like 6 of these, because why not? It's going to be like this. It's going to be like this. Oh, I need more filters? All right, I'll go get more right now. That will be pretty easy to go obtain. Then we're in endgame. We are collapsing towards a singularity where we will be finished and we will have molybdenum ore. Where's the filters go? They should be up here, right? because this is where everything is, but I don't see them. The spinny thing. Where is the spinny thing? I feel like I'm missing many IQ points today. Like on even good days, I have quite questionable... Okay, right there. It's right in front of my face. Jeez. And then grab thickeners again. It's probably one short, right? Okay, what I'm trying to say is, even on good days, it's like many of my synapses are just firing into the air in celebration. You know, like at a redneck wedding, just ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. But today, it really does feel like I am measurably dumber than normal. And like, I'm not measuring that by arriving at incorrect conclusions. It's more of I'm just unable to hold thoughts in my head for very long at all. And you are going to be just fine with one of these. Or so I declare anyway. So I'm not really sure what to do with that. All right, so your liquid in, pulp out. So, well, okay, don't measure, just do this. And then it's going to be like that. And then we have to somehow make this work, right? So I guess what we do is this. Obviously try to keep alignment. So you come in like this. Great. All right, this is definitely the way to go, right? And then pipe together like this somehow, obviously, right? Hey, nitrogen guy, why are you taking this? The paths they take are so strange. I'm going to need to look into biter pathing and the logic therein at some point. But right now it is kind of a mystery to me. Don't do that. It's never going to go that way. All right, so... And then we're just going to collapse it over. I think I'm getting faster, right? There's no need to leave a via. This is a via. And then grab all you, put you right there, and right there. Beautiful. And then we can just kind of pull it up, right? Right there, I think. Byakuas. Oh, they can just link into that line. Oh, the efficiency. Oh, the efficiency. Right here. And you're just tapped right in, natively. Without any problem whatsoever. It doesn't line up perfectly, and I probably could have done something a little better with that, but I'm also not completely offended by what I'm doing here. All right, so power. Where is? How do I do power? I ask. Like that, obviously. Attention, everyone. All right, so I need filtration media. Easy enough. Filtrationosaur, come with me. Dinosaur hungry. Then I want you to go fetch me filtration media from the filtration media set. Somewhere around here, right? It's a manufactured product. So it should be around here, yet I don't see where it is. Ah, fill. Empty. Look at him wander away from me. Don't do that. All right, off you go. Right, so that takes care of all of that. And so now we're back in solid form. And we only have a couple more things to go, right? We're full up of nitrogen, but we're going to completely crash out of it in a bit because it's used so much. And that works, and then we'll put the beacon over here. We'll figure it out. It's nice and even. Prod mod it for... Wait, you can't prod mod this? Oh, why do you mess with me like that? Also, this is the first of our products, right? Yeah. Okay. So what needs to happen now is I need more whales. Right here. Is this acceptable? And then we come here, I think. And then some of it goes south. Okay. This is okay, right? Maybe, maybe. All in the name of condo core. Alright, great. And half of it will go out, and then we're going to have to keep another half of it with whatever's coming next. Lovecraft furnace. Remember to double these. I'm going to just double them in my mind, because these are only Mark 1s. You produce sulfur. I already hate you. All right, so how much of this is? 200 of this in, and so we're making 20 a second of this. All right, not counting productivity gains. And so right here, if we're making 20 a second and we're divided by 6.66, we need like 3 of these only? Really? You can be prodded. Really? Well, this will then wrap straight back around then. Like so, and we'll do this. 1, 2. And I guess we'll make 4 of these, I guess. And just leave an option for more. You know? Something like this. And then what comes out is 2 products. And it's actually... I'm putting that all on one belt. I'm putting it all on belt, and then I'm going to sort it. That's what I'm going to do. And if anyone has a problem with that, you can write a letter, and I'll eventually figure out how I'm going to reply. Right there, right there. Now we need, what is this even? Oh, wait, the thing the guy told me. Q? Has to be an item. Ah, well, trioxide. Trioxide. So we have boron trioxide. Now we have molybdenum trioxide. And you're all going to come on this belt. And then, yeah, then we'll take caravan outpost right here. And we will sort off the sulfur output right there. Sulfur. And this is, of course, waste sulfur. It must be treated as such. And then we have actual product out right here. And then it will have to get involved just like this. It's a shame I can't put that right there. Just a shame. So just do this. Doesn't look like a problem to me. Looks like it shaves it a little close. Let's move it back 1. I'm trying to keep everything even. Again, in hopes that through beauty I will be spared. Here we go. Much more beautiful. All right, what was the goal over here? 6 of these? I only need 3, so put in 6. Sure. No problem. In, out. Super simple. Leave a via. Right there. Done. Then hook together oxygen, bring it over here. I guess we don't have an oxygen line anywhere close. The nearest one would be down here, which is in fact not close. So I guess I bring it in by Gorbachev, which isn't terrible. I mean, we only have 6 of these. How fast can this be going, you know? The problem that I currently face is where to put it. So I guess. and come up, which means this gets clipped. Okay. Decision made. Then we will use biofluid in that dead zone over there. And we will bring in our oxygen. Then we're almost done with... oh, we didn't put any power on this. We're almost done with 90 minutes in. I definitely have enough time to get through this, which is excellent. I've been making excellent... Like, I'm throwing down tons of stuff lately. Like, this entire block went down in a day. Like, I'm paving 30, 20, 25 blocks and always taking a bit. I'm getting efficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like maybe more. I am moving at speed, and it makes me very happy. But what I need is to hook all this up first. All right, Mr. Dinosaur hungry. Add destination right here, where you fill your cargo, and then you take this waste sulfur, and you dunk it in waste sulfur right there. And then it is gone, and I never want to hear about it again. Great. I'm out of dinos. But right now, what I need is biofluid. Down we go. Down we go. Then right in here, right? What I need is to get oxygen, followed by a tank, followed by a requester tank, which is going to ask for oxygen in astonishing amount. Good. And then hook it up, and then hope for the best, right? All right, so that's coming. Oh, we're going to need, hydrogen as well. So we might as well pull it in, right? Where are you, requester tank? Do we have enough room here? Yeah, we do. Bring in hydrogen. What was that I just saw? What did I just see? What is this? Hydrogen proton? What does it matter to you where the proton came from? You can't tell the difference between protons, so why does it matter it came from a hydrogen? Why can't that just be a proton? I mean, it's kind of difficult to explain how you're manipulating individual protons, but I get the feeling that that's not going to be a huge problem for the pi people. Anyway, almost done. What I need to do right now is I determine that 3 of these are going, and it's times 6, right? Yeah, I already marked 2'd it, so I'm taking into account that. So it's going to be times 666, 6.66, which says we have 20 per second coming out. Great. And then at 20 per second, it's again divided by 666, divided by 6.66. We're going to need 3 of these. We're going to put in 6 of them, and we're just going to rely on prod for everything else, right? Okay, and then we're done. So molybdenum, this is probably all directly as a consequence of only doing a half for crushing right here, because we did over that for niobium. And it probably mirrors it pretty closely. Imagine when we doubled this, we doubled a lot of that. I don't know if we've overbuilt or underbuilt this thing right here. It's really hard to tell. It only makes 3 molybdenum plates. And it takes water out. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Because I haven't put a single a single regulation valve anywhere on any of this. Well, we'll hook it in directly like this. It'll be fine. Then underflow less than 5. And then we have to put a tank somewhere, and we'll do that. Don't worry. And then we'll hook in the water to right there, and hopefully it works out. We don't have room for another one, do we? No, we don't. I guess we have to put it over here then, right? I mean, have to is a very strong word. I feel compelled to. How about that? And then we'll bring in the material in between 2 rows, and then it says we only need 3. We'll put in 6, and then hopefully productivity will kick in and save us. I don't know. Yeah. So what I need now, we have to rotate these. And then H, that's what we want. And then it's in, oh, it has to be a hug belt, eh? All right, so that's out, in, and in, and in. Then copy both of you. Big V. Maybe I do 8 of them then, because I'm doing a block of 4, and I don't think it matters, right? Then we will actually be done. Big H, right there. So move down by 1, I think. And then this will flip over like this. Yeah, I don't know if I have confidence in this at all. Like, I say that a lot, but I feel like we've probably left a lot on the table here. Oh, and I also didn't put in any pipes anywhere. So that's a bit of an issue. And I really shouldn't have put those pipes where I did put them. So again, an issue. Now we can make it work. So these guys come right here. Hook in like so. And then we'll make it connect properly, obviously. Then you come over to the middle. And you come over to the end. And it works just fine. And no, this really interferes with beacon space. So we're not doing that. Do it down here. So something like this in the middle. And then copy and like that. And then just hook right there and it's fine. I guess it has to be fine, right? Because this is clearly what's about to happen here. And then hobble my way up here, grab that, bring it down, like so, and like so. And then that was how hydrogen will get in. Grab this, put it right there, put it right there. All right, now, next up, we do the same thing, right? And we trap ourselves, and we declare that all beacons will be in the center. Okay. I mean, this is probably going to be okay, right? Once I manage to prod it all to hell. And then this hooks up with water right here. And we'll put a big tank to show that, this should be used first. Oh, I guess this doesn't work. I guess this is where we put the big tank, right? And it just kind of jukes right here. Okay, that is not the most elegant thing I've ever done. But I've done worse. I've done so much worse. All right, so leap. And then over, and down. And then this will come over and just There's no really good place for it, right? Maybe right there, so it's nice and centered. I don't know. And here we have product. All right, good. That should be it. Oh, hydrogen's here. Wonderful. Yeah, we should be ready to roll. We should be able to turn this on and then bask in the glory of our divine intellect. Okay, right there. Okay. Perfect? Question mark? Usable? Question mark? Why is it making the noise? Really should be prodded. really should be prodded. But I'm not going to do anything with that until later on. All right, so you're going. We need to establish places to put all the various oxides. Like, maybe I shouldn't even sort this. Well, no. What if I make it in different places? But it's used so... stick to the game. Stick to the game plan. Put it in sorting. All right, ready to go? Who's excited? I'm totally excited. Molybdenum, go. And now, coming down the track, after a harrowing 90 minutes of build, we have the molybdenum stack. Hopefully, we will not be utterly appalled by how this behaves. Okay, good. Doesn't go so fast. Low power? What? Oh, you're not connected to the main network. Now you are. Okay, good. Up to 10 gigawatts of just pure stack inserter. Beautiful. All right, so we're chewing through all that, and now the ball mills are spinning. All these guys are spinning. They're overbuilt. Everything's overbuilt. Because I'm going to lean very hard on prod. A mix of prod and speed. All right, so now we are agitating. Soon we will see a hydrocyclone light up, right? Which one will be first? There we go. There's a few of them going. There. And it's going to make powder. Eventually, that goes on here. Great. Great job. Everything proceeding as planned. Oh, I need to go get one more thickener. But that's fine. One thing I do appreciate is there's a lot of material being made. So it's nice to see everything moving. Oh, you need still more. That makes a lot. That requires a lot to get going. All right, so there we go. We're thickening. And now over here, slowly filling in. Eventually we're going to be, there we go, filtering. And it's going to take a lot more than that, unfortunately. Then we're going to get product 1, product 2, and then product 3. All right, there's product 1 right there. Half of it's going to go, and will probably never, ever be needed in this volume, but why take a chance, you know? And so this is doubled in size to what it should be, but it's only Mark 1s when it should be Mark 2. So that's an advantage on its side. So there's the molybdenum oxide coming out, and half of it's being captured. And very soon, oh yeah, there's our first plate right there. Excellent work. So if I don't like how this is going, I should really just prod everything. But I don't want to do that until I at least get to modules level 2 and have them be made automatically up on this factory. So there we are, our first stack. And it's going to take quite a while. And I mean quite a while to produce all this stuff. But hey, victory. Okay, so congratulations. Again, round of applause. The only thing I really care about is if water is slowly filling up, and it doesn't look like it is. It looks like this is doing its job. And then we're getting a little water refunded back over here for some reason. And right now we're at the mercy of the whale, delivering more and more ore. And if I want this to go faster, I need more ore in, which means more whales. Which is, I mean, at least it's nice to have your destiny under your control. And then the whale comes and bop. And this is completely divulged, disgorged in a matter of seconds. It's just everything out. Great. Now, well, that's all you got. That is your shot of molybdenum ore. I don't think there's no reflux steps in any of this. And we never did get a sand step. Huh. All right, let's go get one more thickener. Let's wire up the 3 products. And that's going to be it. That's going to be a very convenient end of the episode right there. So I am pleased at this. What was I looking for just a microsecond ago? One more thickener. Just one more. Okay, great. Now we will run this way, and we will run down. And then that's it. I really could have done a little more, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, all of it done in here. I could have expanded it a little. Maybe I could have done a little bit more. Maybe just a little. Probably not. Probably the only thing that needs to happen, it has to be prodded and then sped, and that's it. All right, I'm not going to stress about it though. For right now, we have molybdenum. Whale, come here. Whale hungry. And I want you to come here, and I want you to fill your cargo, and I want you to go back, and I want you to dunk that in the molybdenum plate in, which is right here, right there. Good, clean molybdenum plate. And take a shot. There you go. Off you go now. And you have how much? Almost nothing. Wow. So I guess the ore, well, I suppose we're capturing a whole lot of the material here too. All right, so we need intermediates for these oxides. Let's take a look at what they're good at. Do either of you need to go on the sushi belt? No, you are an additive for super alloy and for making seaweed. And for molten super steel. What is this recipe? It's just an improved way of making super steel, I guess. And then right here, you are made in one thing, and that's a condo core. Okay, I guess. And that's the condo core is only used in one thing, which is a condo processor. So it's just tons and tons of stuff coming together. And some of it rots. Biopolymer probably rots. Okay, got it. And then we get a condo processor. And from there, we can make a personal fusion cell, which seems like a really good idea to me. And an intelligent unit. The condo core goes into an intelligent unit. And geez, look at this. And that's still just, it's coming. So this has to be circuits level 4, right? Then all this goes into intelligent unit, and it goes into everything. Just absolutely 100% everything. Portable fusion reactor, the really good bots, control panel level 4. Yeah, it's all the really good stuff, right? Yeah, this is the other really good thing. The teleportation that will I should replace part of the material sorting stack, but not all of that with this whenever it happens, whenever these come around. But that's a little bit in the future, right? Yeah, just a little bit in my future. So let's not think about any of that. It's not really relevant. Did I actually put that thickener in place? Did I get close enough? I did. All right, so next up, 2 more whales. So we established that none of this material needs to go on the sushi belt, which is always good to know. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, I think. Then we have to figure out where we're going to put this. It's very, very low request stuff. So I guess we just throw it right here next to... Why are we empty? The North Factory has problems. I don't know exactly where the problems are coming from, but there's problems. A lot of it's probably due to phenol locking up. What's this even supposed to be? Is it just borax? How can we be out of borax? That's a simple process. Borax right here. We appear to be out of borax. How? How? We don't have any raw borax. Okay, he's trying to get raw borax. It ain't here. Okay, over here. What's this guy doing? He is trying to get more. The mining fluid has shut off. I might have had something to do with that. Maybe. Oh, this is completely cut off. Yeah, this is kind of a mistake, eh? All right, let's ignore that for the moment and concentrate on the problem in front of us, which is taking this. Are you off center? Oh no. Oh no. I should be able to take this, right? And then it should be 1, but it's not. It's on the line. These are off center. These need to be moved up by 1. Oh, man. Just look at this. That's wrong. This is right. It's wrong. Oh. This is going to be such a pain. All these guys need to be reprogrammed. 2 guys here. 1 guy there. 2 guys here. Oh, that's horrible. Why didn't I think about this before? Yeah, you can see it. It's too far up. Oh, man. All right. So nothing for it. Pick them all up. Where are you? You are over at Diborane. Okay, let's go fetch. And we'll move all these guys and all this stuff. Personal logistics off, please. We'll fetch all of this and redeploy it all, and then we'll move everything 1 tile. I miss Nudge. Nudge would be great right now. This is Nextlit. Why am I even looking at this? Borax. Do I know where I'm going? Absolutely not. Okay. Right there. You, come with me. But go back for further instructions. And then we'll take care of this task. And then we'll do the other task. And that will definitely be at roll-up time. All right, so the other guy... Oh, you're a dinosaur for the carbide? All right, you'll get kidnapped. You are in the sushi belt stack trying to put down... boron... Oh, don't do that. Oh, no. Okay, for a second there I thought I made him go. Just wanted to see all the buildings that was made out of here. Anyway, you come with me. All right, we're ready now. We can pull this up with only causing a minor disaster. So what I need is to grab this and this, right? Bots, come with me. Unload, disgorge. unload. Oh, there's even more. How wonderful. How lucky. Right there. And now what I do is I pull it up by 1. There. And then I take all of this. It goes right there. Okay. Now, boron carbide pickup. Shove it in there. Boron oxide, pick it up. Trioxide, excuse me. Shove it in there, but also in there. Okay, so we're getting close to our goal, I think. So what I need is to find this guy, and I just have to send him on his way. Actually, no, don't do that. Dinosaur hungry. And now send you on your way. Oh no, wait a second. Fill cargo. Go. Now you go. Great. That was the only dinosaurs. You don't store food anymore. Come back here. You add interrupt whale hungry. And you are carbide, so empty cargo. Go do that. It's not there anymore. So now you empty cargo there. Great. On your way. Next up. I don't want to upgrade these in place because it will lose their programming. And then I want you to empty cargo. No, wait. I already got rid of that. Oops. All right, so you do that. Next up, right there. Painful. Oh, yeah, this is painful. And whale hungry. And now we need fill cargo there. Empty cargo here. It's gone. Right there. Empty cargo. Go and do that. Next up. Who has capacity? It would be already named. So I guess this is the last one, maybe? You're already whale hungry. Where is that? All right, so you're trying to get borax. Now you fill cargo. So you are the cargo whale, the borax whale. All right. Maybe I did this right. Maybe I messed it all up. No one can tell. It's unknowable. So you guys are there. You're there. And these guys are there. All right. So maybe I did it right. Who can say? What I can say is I need another whale. Mr. Whale, whale hungry. I want you to go get one sort of molybdenum powder right there. I want you to fill that cargo, and I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty that cargo. So we'll all be made into condo cores one day. Off you go. Another whale right here. Whale hungry. And you go over and you get another kind of molybdenum powder, for which we will grow very strange seaweed. Fill cargo. Come here. Right there. Empty cargo. Have a whale snack. Go do it. All right. Last thing we have to do is hook up alarms. And after we do that, we can then recap, and that's it. Another very successful episode, for which everyone here can be tremendously proud, for we all contributed to this victory. Right here, borax, right there. So we need molybdenum powder, the 1, and that's this stuff. And then right there, molybdenum powder, the 2. Okay, right there. Good. And then look here, right there, look there, right there, look there, and look there. Okay, every part of that is good. This is probably a disaster in the making. We're overflowing on a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know what to do about all this. Don't look at it. Just keep building, right? Like, getting all of the pieces of the factory in is going to be one challenge, and then getting everything actually working, that's going to be a completely separate challenge, because we're like, it's fueled based on this at like one at a time. Like we don't have enough nitrogen. We don't have enough hydrogen. We're going to have to do stuff with that over here. It's like, it's just going to be a giant mess getting this going. And I'm going to have a lot of fun. Anyway. So zoom in right here. And then kind of like this almost. Kind of like this. And then zoom out. And that's way too much, my friend. That's about right. And then right there. Should we be more like this? I can't tell. Anyway, this is good enough. Print screen, and then after that we print the screen. Welcome to the recap, everyone. What did we do today? Well, it was just pretty simple. We just did molybdenum ore. That's it. That's the reason why the episode's kind of ending on time. We haven't gone horribly over. We did one thing today, and that is all. And so we brought the ore over. We then crushed it. We sized it semi-appropriately. I don't know. It's expansive in its capabilities as it goes down to accommodate prod modding everything, but prod modules of credible scope are very far away. So I don't know. I don't know if this is enough. Oh, I know it really just rips through the ore that I bring in. So if I want any more, I'm going to have to find another source of ore, or more likely many, many, many other sources of ore, because I keep deleting them around here for some reason. Anyway, next episode, maybe I take a intermediate episode and deal with problems. I don't know, maybe if I have some time to reflect, I'll look around and I'll see if there's issues that I can solve, like the phenol issue, the acetone issue, like all that has to be dealt with. And then I have to make a whole bunch of other intermediates that I know I'm going to need. Aramid fibers in there, and then graphene, Kevlar. Just a day of making these intermediates, at least some way. But I could also just fling myself forward and do antimony anyway. That's the key to just dozens and dozens of alloys. And that's going to be a real big step. So I think I just close my eyes and bowl forward. Just assume everything's going to work out if I just keep going. Like, I could make an acetone vent, or I could just keep moving forward until I find something that natively uses that acetone, because it does exist. Well, I don't know. Next episode, probably antimony. For now, I am done. Thank you very much for coming along with me. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.